by for Titanfall.
Titanfall 2, the sequel to the 2014 mech-filled arena shooter that was more or less well received. I can already tell you, now after quite some playtime, that this second edition in the series is much better than the first. Most of all because of the single player campaign that is now actually included with the game, because it is absolutely phenomenal. The single player campaign starts with you, Reverend Jack Cooper, just the average soldier that wants to become a Titan pilot, but who for unknown reasons is not supposed to be trained.
Technically, I'm not supposed to be training you.
That's what I just said. The game explains the advanced movement system and jump kit well in the first moments, as well as what type of weapons you can expect to find as you go on your journey in the game, because they vary great in handling and effect. Also, some target practice for people with weak aim like me, and let's not forget a test course for all the speedrunners out there. The first part where the game excels during the campaign is when you get to free run and roam through the expertly crafted levels. My playthrough of about 6 hours was never still nor boring, which is probably the reason why I didn't stop playing it till it was done. The level design and enemies were always fresh and challenging, yet also fair and let's not forget, fun. The second part where the campaign excels is in the great bond between Jack and his Titan BT. While playing, the game will offer you sometimes the choice to speak with BT, who's of course a robot, and he doesn't get sarcasms nor sayings, so this makes for some well-timed comedy.
Pilot, are you alright?
Barely. That was a meat grinder. You okay?
I'm undamaged. However, I do not believe this is a food processing plant.
With my luck, this place is gonna turn itself inside out.
Or upside down, considering the circumstances.
I feel like we've been walking for days.
Do you require rest?
No.
Good. There is no time for rest.
The scenery in Titanfall 2 is a true treasure for the eye. Not since the skyboxing of Destiny 2 years ago have I stopped in a first-person shooter to just look around at the scenery that the devs have created. Some serious time and effort went into Titanfall's graphics, and it pays off as the game runs smooth on my rig. I would say about 90 FPS average on a GTX 980 with everything on ultra. But there's of course also multiplayer, and I must say it's more the same, but better. There are now 6 Titans instead of 3, each with a different role and playstyles. They are also customizable to some degree, but all pack one hell of a punch. Each Titan comes with a unique personality, which makes him even better to play, and gives you slight flashbacks to the campaign. The multiplayer however is predictable and easy to learn, and there are also multiple abilities that will just make you blindly see through walls. It makes it really easy to quote-unquote master the game. So unless your opponent is doing the same thing, it shouldn't be hard to make your scoreboard look like this. For the hardcore FPS junkies, there's enough settings to play with. Not an extreme amount, but there's enough to make your experience solid. Each button is remappable, which let's be honest is kinda expected at this point, and there's a field of view slider which I of course cranked all the way up to 90. Customization in Titanfall 2 is an extreme amount greater than in its predecessor, in basically every form. The gun count, Titan count, weapon skins, Titan skins, pilot perks, Titan perks, you name it, this game has it more than Titanfall 1. And the best thing about it is that you unlock these after pretty much every game, so it never feels like you're not achieving something. You also get in-game credits and weapon unlocks for ranking up, so that adds to the amount of achievements you get from playing. Or just like me, use the credits you've got to buy everything before you unlock it. The gameplay in Titanfall 2 is great fun, and even though I didn't think I would be playing anything else except a new game mode Bounty Hunt, I was not surprised when I saw again how much fun the core game modes Attrition and Last Titan Standing were. Last Titan Standing challenges you to think with your teammates, so the more bulky Titans stand in front to take the damage, while the fragile ones fire from the back. Or just go out on an all-out AI and pilot murder spree in Attrition, while killing enemy Titans. Not to mention just the brutal new executions. And now, the verdict. Titanfall 2 is a great game, no doubt in my mind about that. But there are some little shortcomings like a wall hack ability and a little too short campaign that prevent it from being the perfect game. Nonetheless, it runs smooth, looks good while doing it, and is definitely well worth the money. Small side note, do not play against two angry gamers while they're on stream. You will not have fun.